Is the market overlooking the risk on the regulatory front if we got a blue wave?
Well, firstly, a lot of what's driving the market are the big tech stocks. So let's just look at those. I mean, relative to, say, the banking industry, the tech sector has exploded. So within the sort of broader macro view of the markets, you have to look at what's actually driving different industry segments. I don't know if we're going to have a blue wave or not a blue wave. Historically, I think markets have done best when there's been a divided House, Congress, president from different parties. So I'm not sure how it's going to play out. But listen, the market is fundamentally bullish on the long-term growth of America. That's basically what the market's saying. In the short run, is it too bullish? In my opinion, could well be. I mean, it doesn't add up with these the kind of credit issues that we're going to be facing in the next year or so. But listen, in the short run, the market, I've often said, can be really stupid. In the medium term, you can have a fundamental disagreement around some of the major drivers like global trade. In the long run, if you think the market's stupid, it's because you're stupid. So it'll play out. But listen, the U.S. economy, you shouldn't write off the U.S. economy. It's coming back. It's just going to take time, and it's going to need help from both the Fed, which it's had, and on the fiscal side.
I'm really interested in your market comments, James, because you joined us during the depths of the pandemic. It was just when the market started to bottom, really, and you said we've seen the worst of it, when a lot of people were coming on and saying we're going to retest the lows, this is still a disaster. It was a good call. The market's up 57% from those March lows. So I'm curious about those short-term comments.
I should be trading.
Well, maybe. What do you think now? You seem to indicate that you think it's a little stretched here, given some of the short-term uncertainties and issues out there.
Well, what do we know? We know we have a lot of uncertainty. We have a pretty fractious presidential election. We have an economy that's healing. We don't yet have a vaccine for COVID. We have global trade issues, particularly between the U.S. and China. We have much higher unemployment than we had a year ago. And we had a lot of emerging consumer credit, small business credit, and potential state and city credit issues over the next year or two. That's what we know. That's a lot, okay? So fighting that is low interest rates, good. Fighting that is we're recovering from the bottoms, good. And fighting that is the governments need to step in, which they're doing all over the world, including, I just saw the Australian government, my old country did something, I think, last night or the night before. That's good. But I would not be shy in providing that support if I were the government. This is not the time to intellectualize this. This economy needs to get back on track and needs stimulus to help it.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.